Uruguayan. And now the captain. Into the centre, Mingueza heads, not too far clear though, bounces inside the box, not once but twice, and then Rakic penalised for a foul on Martin Brathwaite.
Unlucky with a decision there. Certainly at first glance didn't look to be too much in that. Rakic physically so imposing. Well, maybe the straight leg there just is too much for Brathwaite. But when we look at this side, Tim, you know, you look at the likes of Rakic, the likes of Musa. These are players who've been given the chance because Gracia really has had no other option. When he's lost so many key players, the likes of Rodrigo, the likes of Parejo, the likes of Coquelin, such a reduced squad. Valencia financially crippled, haven't been able to buy replacements for those key players. Gracia's had to rely on the B team and the youngsters coming through. And if Koeman's gone for the likes of Pedri, well, Yunus Musa's been absolutely brilliant, you know, himself. Soler taking his chance in the middle of the park. Always fancied himself as a central midfielder. And he's been moved from the wing by the manager. And he's been a revelation as a central midfielder.
6 goals this season for Carlos Soler, all of them from the penalty spot. Messi to Coutinho. Alba's cross. Daniel Vaz takes control and lifts it forward too far beyond Cheryshev. And as you say, Mark, it's a very different scenario that Javi Gracia finds himself in compared to the one which he probably envisaged upon taking the job.
Indeed, Tim. I think when he took the job, he was promised players, but you know, as the situation in the world's developed, and financially Valencia have been more hit than a lot of clubs in La Liga.
Griezmann crosses, it's swinging in, it's too high, it's beyond Jaume.
Yeah, but Valencia, they've had to sell players, it's as simple as that. And there are rumours across the Spanish media that there might be more sold in January. So Gracia has now the easiest of starts, the easiest of situations at Mestalla. But his side are competitive, and they are having trouble winning, but they're also having trouble losing. A lot of draws, and they'll pick off the odd big win too, because they have got big thin players still. The squad's a bit thin, but the starting 11, when you've got the likes of Carlos Soler, Maxi Gomez and Guedes, and Gaya, the captain, who's Luis Enrique's first choice left back in the Spanish international setup, then they've got 6 or 7 players who can rise to the occasion and get you important wins.
Just 1 defeat in the last 6 matches for Valencia, but only 1 win in the last 9. And this is Guedes firing goalwards, but firing wide. Well, Javi Gracia does know what it takes to win here. He led Malaga to victory by 1-0 at Camp Nou in February 2015. Valencia were very much worth their win against Barcelona in January. That was at Mestalla. Valencia winning 2-0 and also missing a penalty. And that was the first defeat that Barcelona suffered under Quique Setién. And in the fixture here last season, it was a pulsating game. Barcelona won 5-2. Ansu Fati made his first start for the club at the age of 16 and scored within 2 minutes. He also provided an assist for De Jong.
But it is often pulsating, as you say, Tim, between these two sides. Valencia this season, as we said, it's a little bit of a hard luck story. I'm sure they'll bounce back because they're a huge club with a huge fan base. They get the finances sorted out and rebuild. But a big club with big traditions and a lot of pride. And when you get a club like that, it's built into the club. And these kind of games, a club with a name, and they often come with a big reputation. And they're very, very difficult to play against. Above all, at Mestalla, of course. When you've got fans in Mestalla, it really is a special ground.
Barcelona coming forward with Pedri. Soler with another challenge. Pedri back to Alba. Messi. Alba. Griezmann. Away by Rakic. Came back to Griezmann. Could he have gone for goal there? He's found Messi. Busquets wide for Serginho Dest. 4 in the box now for Barcelona. Pedri closed down.
But again, Tim, there's nothing through the centre in these opening wires. We're halfway through the first half, and Barcelona, especially early, the first 5 minutes, they were most successful when they got Dest and Alba as wide as possible, dragging Valencia a little out of shape. But when they're trying to go through the middle, it's 4-4-2. It's so difficult to break down.
Griezmann finding Dest. First time cross cleared by Vaz. Only as far as Busquets. Clipped wide for Alba. Cut back for Pedri. And Guedes tracked back and made the recovery for Valencia. Now, Yunus Musa. Clever pass there for Guedes, but one heavy touch and Pedri was in. Now Alba keeps the attack going. Alba. A challenge from Cheryshev, and it was, as you were saying, Mark, very congested through the centre.
As soon as Barcelona hit that final third, Tim, you can see clearly across the pitch, they're so well drilled. You can bet your bottom dollar they've been playing this in training all week. A line of 4 and a line of 4. And to get in behind, Barcelona have the most success when you get the likes of Griezmann and Messi just getting in behind the midfield and the defence of Valencia. That's where the look's going to be, but they're so compact, there's no space in there, and Barcelona need to go wide.
There you have it, illustrated perfectly. And they've pressed higher up the pitch and they've won it back. This is Denis Cheryshev finding Guedes. And now Soler back towards Maxi Gomez. Yunus Musa leaves it, and only he will know why. Well, Guedes didn't take the right touch there. Had he done so, there could have been a clear chance for the visitors. And now Busquets was caught snoozing there in his own half, gave the ball away very carelessly. Well, Barcelona a little hesitant there.
You need to be careful, Tim, and around their own penalty area, you know.
Diacobi with a wonderful pass for Vaz, who cushions it down for Yunus Musa. Tried to play the pass, now Yunus Musa, and there is a chance! Blocked by Ronald Araujo. Both Gaya and Cheryshev seem to go for the shot. And credit to Araujo there, fine piece of cover.
And that was all for Gaya. Gaya was screaming for it, and Cheryshev's gone for it too. But just the communication there, in and around the area. Look at Gaya, look at the frustration on the captain. It's sat up from, he's screaming for it. We can see his mouth opening from there, shouting, it's mine, and Cheryshev keeps going. But even there, between Maxi Gomez and Yunus Musa, there's no communication there between those two either, and another chance goes begging. Brave stuff from Araujo, by the way, Tim.
Very good cover, he's paid a price for it. Still down injured, so not warming up early. And it seemed like as if Valencia made the same mistake in the space of just a few seconds. Two attacking players going for the same ball. No communication, and what